Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be playing Parkour race.
Television to American network this morning, and he revealed that President Biden checked in with them. He asked about how they're doing. He knows what it's like to lose a family member. Biden has had a lot of personal tragedy in his life. The jury asked the question, so in principle they did not hear what President Biden said because they're not allowed television or a phone or any outside contact until they have come to a decision. But still, there will be people on the rise among the Republicans who are unhappy about the president making such a personal intervention when this case is of such national importance and there's a lot riding.
And given what you just said in the final part of that answer, in terms of a lot riding on it, just give me a sense of the mood, what it is like where you are.
There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear even in this city. People were already racing for this verdict before the death of Dr. Right, another black man killed at the hands of another police woman in America just a week and 2 days ago now. I have walked around the city this morning and more places are boarded up than I have seen in the last month being here. You could maybe walk one or two blocks and find a boarded up building. Now all of this building is boarded up. There's a large security presence. The courthouse itself is fortified with the National Guard presence, with the chain link fencing and all that. There are a few protesters already gathering in the middle of the day here. As the day wears on, likely to be more of them. So everybody watching what happens inside that courtroom, and when we have a verdict, it's in the evening, they will not even announce it. They'll wait until the next morning just to make sure it happens with the live feed.
And we can see the live picture feed all of the while, Larry. In terms of those deliberations, it's impossible to get any sort of idea of quite how long those jurors will take. They have the three charges to consider, but have they passed any notes back to the judge? Have there been any sort of questions throughout the course of today so far?
The court has not notified us if the jury has come back with any questions. We do know that they might have questions once in a while. They have to come back to the judge. The judge has consulted both sides before responding to them. We only know when they said they come in the morning to begin deliberations. They did this morning, and when they end at the end of the day. We will not know anything in the middle of that unless they bring up questions. We've just entered the 8 hours deliberations. There's probably still some time to go. Some quick background for you, Martin. In one case where a police officer was convicted, Mohammed Noor is a black man. He was convicted after 11 hours of jury deliberation. In another case, in 2017, a police officer was found not guilty. That took 5 days of jury deliberation in the killing of Elijah Castile. So that's the only 2 major cases that we have in terms of understanding how long these tend to take. The judge said it could take an hour or a week to tally up them when they arrive at the unanimous verdict of those 3 charges.
Okay. We will leave it there. Thanks very much for now. Thank you. Let's turn to India now, which is reeling from a severe second wave of COVID-19. The Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, has addressed the nation urging people to stay indoors and not to spread the virus. Monitoring all his testing facilities, but he also urged state governments to use lockdowns as a last resort. India is now facing a record number of deaths, and people are fighting for hospital beds, oxygen, medicines in many parts of the country. Nationwide, there have been 1,761 deaths in the last 24 hours, the highest in a single day in this pandemic. On Tuesday, the Health Ministry reported more than 259,000 cases. At the moment, there are more than 2 million active cases of coronavirus in India. The country now accounts for about 1 in 3 of all new cases, according to the World Health Organization. On the final statistics to date, more than 127 million people
Pilot phone. Android phone, you can leave a Mario Gadia. I'll remind you several times. Probably show you. Remember the threatened.
Quite congested. 4 families were including 29-year-old struggling to get a bed in a public hospital last night. I've been speaking to doctors and senior administration officials to get a sense of the situation, and one of them who works in a public hospital told me that they're seeing such a rush of patients at this time that they're not able to admit everyone. Some of the patients are still in ambulances in which they came in, and it's been days. Doctors are trying to tend to them, but they're also stretched. One of the doctors told me what Yudita mentioned about the number of deaths that are climbing, that the mortuary in their hospital is almost out of space. And it's a race against time because oxygen is limited in the city, key drugs are limited in the city. There have been reports of how key drugs are being black marketed at 3 to 4 times the price that they are sold in normal times. And that's a crucial piece that the government is trying to solve. There's a lockdown that's been announced in
guys.
Delhi where I am till
Thank you for
Monday.
watching.
And I hope
And remember,
that it will restrict
subscribe.
people's
Please
movement
like,
and they can curb,
share, and
the
subscribe.
curve that is
Thank you.
going. And